Welcome to my channel. I'm Jason Brown, and this is my journey to a healthier me. A little bit about myself. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was 490 pounds. I was completely unhealthy, had the worst habits in the world, and I was mentally, physically, and emotionally feeling the effects of how much weight I had gained. I was diagnosed as a diabetic just recently, about a month ago. So I have decided to make my journey public, hoping that I will be able to help at least one person, inspire one person. Well, my journey started 2 years ago when I realized that I had to change my life. I had to change my lifestyle, how I ate, how I took care of my body. That trigger that made me realize that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I was at an amusement park with some friends, and I got on a roller coaster, and I was literally so fat. The bar that locks you in, they couldn't get it down. To the point, in front of a whole bunch of people, I had two little teeny boppers trying to force this bar down over my gut. It was not just embarrassing, it was humbling. It made me sick. I remember going home that night and looking in the mirror and just looking at myself, and I was disgusted. I was embarrassed. It made me sad, and I don't want to feel like that. I didn't want to feel like that anymore. So I knew it wasn't going to be something that was going to change overnight. So I just started doing little things. What do I love to do that's active? Play basketball. So I bought a basketball, started shooting around. A friend of mine, her son, started coming to the park with me, and we'd go shoot hoops. We would play a little one-on-one, different games like that, and I'd be out there for about a half an hour or so. We'd get done, and we'd do that a couple days a week. He was really big into Pokemon Go, and I looked at that as a way to, do something else that was active. So I'd walk around with him catching Pikachus and Charmanders and Squirtles for an hour at a time. Something just to get me moving. I joined a gym. That didn't go very well. I went in there thinking, it's just like I was in high school. You get in there, you do some weights, you do some running around. Well, I got on the treadmill. I thought I was going to die. I was so out of breath, couldn't breathe. It was just embarrassing, and I left. That was embarrassing to me. I had to find a way to get past that. I had to find a way to motivate myself. And looking in the mirror every day and seeing two necks and a couple chins and not feeling good about myself, it's just like with anything. You have to get to a point in your life where, it's your rock bottom. Well, that was my rock bottom. Hershey Park was my rock bottom. So I just started walking more, walking hills, playing a little more basketball, changing my diet. Tried not eating out so much, cut back on fried foods, had to quit smoking and drinking beer and, all those things. So I tried to do it all at once, and I failed. I'd do really good for a week or so, and then I'd fall right back into it. Do really good for a few days, then I'd fall right back into it. Then I had to change some of the people that were around me. I had to surround myself with people who wanted me to do better for me. And that was big. That was huge for me. Having that supporting cast makes things a lot easier. When you're feeling down on yourself or you're not feeling motivated, you know, your friends and your family are there to push you. In the very beginning, my brothers and my sisters were huge. My one neighbor, he always was like, hey, you know, did you go walking today? You know, did you do anything active? And if I didn't, he'd say, all right, cool, let's go for a walk. You know, so that made things a little bit easier, and I started to see very small results. I was in a size 58 waist pants. You know how big that is? It's crazy looking back on it now. So I started seeing smaller results, and you know, I just started changing, again, the people in my life. I started changing how I eat. I started working out a little bit more. And as I started seeing results, I started to get a little bit of confidence, and it started to motivate me more. And I'd tell myself, you know, I can do this, I got this, I can do this. And it took a long time to get to where I'm at now. And it took a month ago to tell me, you know, it took getting news a month ago to say, you know, you're diagnosed with diabetes. My journey's not over. It's just beginning. So yes, I lost 152 pounds. I am 337 pounds right now, as we speak. And a month ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. So when I got that news, my girlfriend kind of went a little overboard, but she was my backbone. It scared the hell out of me, and she was definitely someone I could lean on, and she jumped right into action. She pretty much emptied out our refrigerator, anything that was crappy. Now, she always ate good, and I'd always look at her like she was crazy for some of the crap she was eating, and I couldn't do that anymore. So, you know, I was trying new foods and trying all these new recipes she would make, and, you know, I started changing things. But then again, she wasn't allowing me to eat crappy foods or bring them into the house for that much. She really, really honed me in and got me even more focused. She makes me go to the gym when I don't want to go, even no matter how much I complain and yell at her, I still have to go. You know, so I have my weak moments, I have my failures, I'm human, and I fall off track. But she is, again, she's my biggest cheerleader, so I am truly blessed to have someone like that around me every day. But I need you guys to understand this isn't, it's not easy. It's just not. I have failed. No matter how many times you fall, it's about how many times you keep getting up. So I really am excited to share my life and my journey, the good and the bad. This isn't just going to be a success story, it's also going to be where I fail. And I want to be able to show you how I overcame those things. And maybe something I do may work for you, it may not. I'm not an expert. I'm just taking you through my process and what works for me. And maybe you can find something within what I do that may work for you. I am excited about this, and I cannot wait for you guys to hit that subscribe button and follow along this journey. I will answer any questions that you guys have. Just leave them in the comments below. I will also post my Instagram link at the bottom. It is J Brown Back to Fitness. So guys, get ready. It's going to be unfiltered. It's going to be a little raw. It's going to be funny. I will make fun of myself a lot. That is how I deal with everything, is through humor. So I will touch on food prepping. I'll touch on certain recipes that I'll try, and I'll pass them along to you. And let's have some fun. Let's get healthy. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button, give me a like, drop me some comments, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. I am personally recording. If you have already subscribed to this channel, you have already me. Hey everyone, welcome to my Facebook page. Stop.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone. What the fuck am I clapping for? Stop.